All right, time to talk about Sing 2. Now, I constantly reflect that I could be overrating Sing and Sing 2, but I don't care. This is my rating. And I do believe I have understandable logic on why I think they are so good. Sing 2 is a really good movie, in my opinion, as well. And I really like, obviously, the music. I'm a sucker for good music in movies, but I like the different character stories for each individual. The thing that was really great about Sing 1 is a lot of the characters under different backgrounds trying to become a theater person, trying to become a star. In Sing 2, they went another level with it, where we saw individual aspects of what it means to be a celebrity or a singer or someone in theater and the struggles it can be in the industry. We had something with Rosetta being having this overlaying fear preventing her from reaching her potential. We had the situation with Mina where she had to be in a romance with some guy she didn't even like. And that situation, I'm sure people can resonate a lot with a situation with Johnny where there was an instructor, a teacher that was bullying him and treating him terribly, and that just talks about the politics of the situation. We had an old singer who lost someone, who lost his love for the game, and that how Rosita was not Rosita, Roxanne was able to, oh no, Ash was able to bring her out of it. And then obviously we have Moon trying to reach a little bit too high for his bridges. There's a lot of great things. Also, the daughter of a CEO, a lot of great things. One thing I do want to say, this might be a very hot take. The thing that's holding back this movie, actually, I'm going to give my rating and tell you my biggest criticism of this movie. Now, for this movie, I actually gave it a 9 out of 10. Yes, I gave it another 9 out of 10. I think the individual plot lines and stories, I think, were so very well done, as well as the music and the production. All of that was well done. Honestly, I would have rated it a perfect movie, but the biggest problem is the villain, the big boss. I think they forced a villain in this movie. I don't think the execution hit, personally. The problem with it is I do think he had a reason to be angry with Moon because Moon lied to him. I'm not good with liars as well. Moon lied to him. Now, how it went from being like a very mad, I don't know what his title is, to trying to throw him off a building, I think went way too far. I don't think it made sense. And you really just try to create a villain just to create a villain for this movie. You could have still had a villain, but you didn't have to make him seem like a mob boss. That didn't really hit made sense at all, to be honest. But ultimately, I thought everything else was fantastic. If they just hit the final villain part a little better, it would have been a perfect musical animated movie. 9 out of 10. And I do think they could do a trilogy as well. That would be pretty cool.